But Marcus, isn't that confusing when you just said when you have your money, it's difficult to know if somebody loves you at the finish line, and they keep saying get your money right so you can find love.
I never
Like,
said
which
that.
one is it?
I've never
said that.
Me personally, I always speak against this. My talking point is if I would have been like as a result and I didn't have a girlfriend already, I would not have one. I would have stayed with whoever, whether I wanted to be or not, because at least I would have felt like she liked me for me. Like if you got all that money you got to exchange for knowing that, and it ain't just girlfriend, it's male friends, it's down to anybody you come in contact with. When you meet them and you rich and famous, they go, man, I just met Shaq. Now they're gonna compromise every moral they have to be around you, and you won't know who the person is you're dealing with because they compromise. They see their way to come up. They see you as a meal ticket, and they preying on you essentially. You just gonna attract leeches at that point.
So basically, you can't choose love. You gotta not choose love and choose the money. It's love or money for the men then.
Well, no, Ruth, I think you misunderstood what I said because it's men tell other men to increase your money because it increases your chances with women. Nothing about love. It just increases your ability to. It broadens your horizon with women.
Sweetie, but you guys keep making money and y'all wait until y'all get old to get married. Am I right or wrong?
No, they don't.
In their prime. Who's getting married in their prime? Nobody. They're going to wait until they get to the finish line. And when they're at the finish line, then they want to get married. That's a contradictory situation.
Who do you know is doing it?
Most men don't get married that old.
That's what they promote.
Sweetie, you got the numbers on that?
You guys,
yes, it's like 90% of people.
But that's not what men are actually doing.
90% of people get married by 50 at least one time. That's the stats.
Yeah,
no, but not that's that. We're talking about what's the average age of a marriage of men. If I was correct, it's in their 20s. I thought it was like 28 or something. It's not that far away from women either.
But that's not
so
what
I think it's only separated by 2 years.
That's not what they're promoting, though.
It doesn't matter what's being promoted. What are people actually doing? You could watch one subset of people promote anything. That holds no weight. What are people actually doing? Is what matters. And when we talk about hold
on, the race is low.
Well, listen, I'm going to tell you why Sweeney said get your money. Just like you wouldn't, if you're looking for a man, you're going to go ahead and get dressed. You're going to make sure you do your hair. You're going to do certain things to attract men. That's just one of a multifaceted thing you have to worry about. You can't just say, look, you need to be prepared in every way. We also tell men that you need to be in shape. We also tell men that you need to develop your charisma, right? There's so many different things that you have to be. Getting your money up is part of it, of course.
And what do they do?
One of our primary functions is to provide.
When they get their money, what do? They want multiple women and multiple wives and multiple households.
Who's doing that?
Do they not?
What's the percentage of people that are polygamous?
It's so low. Your options when you get your money, y'all are confused.
That's only a part.
Who's promoting that? Who's promoting that?
Go to the movie and decide because y'all are mixing it up for women and we confused. I'm just saying.
I promote that. Who on this panel promotes that? Or who promotes that? You talk the red pill space or whatever. That's the small sub people. Real life. Not what people do.
And actually, to explain the red pill space, right? Because I know who you're talking about. They already understand that what they're doing is degenerate behavior. They know yes, they do. As a matter of fact, Myron has admitted it he did a debate with Andrew Wilson about 2 or 3 weeks ago. And Andrew Wilson even questioned him on that. And he said, yeah, I understand that this is problematic, but given the type of women that we deal with today, it's almost necessary because the women aren't the women that they used to be. So this is how they navigate those women. They say, get your money up and you can smash as many of them as you can.
So become a worse man because you think all women are bad, which you're just projecting on every woman.
Well, that's their ideology on how to deal with the current dating situation. That's their ideology. That's how they deal with y'all. That's how they deal with the current dating market that they find is unfavorable.
But don't you think it's more balanced to say, get your money to a certain point so you can actually be able to afford a wife, but don't just focus on money. Get your wife before you get there and then work together. Like, doesn't that make more sense?
I've personally always said that.
The whole thing is it's not about a woman for real. And I can't speak on how other people say whatever they say. When I say level up,
I have love without a woman.
Huh?
How are you going to have love without a woman? We're talking about relationships. You said it's not about a woman. It's about a man and a woman together.
When we say level up, You could say get your money up, level up, whatever way you want to spend it. When we say level up, that's about the person, the individual, because your image is important, your network and your stability is important as a man. Your purpose, it helps you get to your purpose because it's a hierarchy. It's a hierarchy. You don't put nothing before yourself. It's you, then it's your purpose, then it's your woman. That's how we go. Yes, being able to provide, being able to be in a position to use your finances to use leverage. Yeah, that gets you more access, but that's not the end all be all of leveling up. Leveling up is for the individual himself, for the man himself. It ain't got shit to do with a woman.
I'm talking about marriage.
So
that's where y'all. That's where.
But those things
y'all telling women how to get. You're telling men how to have more sex with more women. Get your money up so you can have sex. Your pick of the litter, and you can tell a woman what to do. We're saying we're talking about relationships. Wait. Hold on.
That's just a side effect of being able to go on that journey to be able to recruit them.
Relationship panel, then we should be talking about how do you get an actual relationship.
Well, that's the thing. The problem is that y'all are saying that we are promoting this, and none of us have actually promoted that. Y'all are talking about. Sweeney, but y'all are using points that has never been made on this show by us.
Where's the solution, Sweeney?
Well, yeah,
we don't say that.
First of all, where's the issue? Where's the issue? First of all, in order for us to give you a solution, you got to tell us what the issue is.
Okay, I'm telling you, it's contradictory to say get your money up, level up, and then when a guy levels up, he doesn't want to be faithful anymore. Y'all know that.
That's not right, but that's not all men.
And nobody here said
where is the balanced message, though? I'm just saying some guys are going to
here's the message.
Well, like the messages, that message is not for you. It's to the men.
But there's no balance to say, hey, you're going to need it at some point. You need to get yourself a wife. You never hear that.
Who has?
I just pulled the numbers up from the Census Bureau, and it says the average women are getting married at an average of 28.6 years, and men 30.5. So there's no disparity that we're speaking about today. We're making it seem as if men are just waiting until they get like 55 and like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna go get me a tenderoni.
So let me just say
but that's not what the numbers suggest. We're not doing that.
Trav, real fast. So you do understand that we are a certain demographic and our numbers are totally different from what you're pointing out right there. Okay, so let's not act like we're all,
So what are the numbers for our demographic then?
Yeah, so it's one of us. Most of us aren't even married. That's the reality.
Most of who?
You guys are the minority. Big ups to y'all. But what I'm saying to you is, listen. I understand what you guys are saying, absolutely. So, but for the sake of the conversation, because it's more than just us. You know what I'm saying?
So you're asking us to provide. You're asking us to explain a prescription that we did not give regarding this current dating market.
I guess what. So let me ask you a question. So this is what I'm trying to say. I guess we're not asking you. What I'm saying is from a man's perspective. Why do you think some guys feel this way?
I just explained it to you
because you're actually married. But then my next question would be too, do you guys not think that as these NBA players, these NFL players, you don't think they know this? You don't think that they know that I just met her, she's it's gotta be
the problem is that you're talking about people who got a massive amount of wealth at an extremely young age. Mm-hmm. When we talk about basketball players and football players, they're becoming millionaires at 19 years old. So that's already a weird demographic. But if you want to talk about the people who are recommending getting your money up, you're talking about a specific group, the red pill community. They have an ideology on how relationships and dating is going today, based off of what women have been telling them, based off their experiences. And they offer a prescription for that, saying, get your money up, you can get as many women as you want, and you can make the rules yourself. That's their prescription for it. And most of them don't even believe in marriage in an American system. They all speak against it. So they're offering a completely different prescription for a situation that they're feeling like they're a part of and that they have to deal with. We can't answer for them because, one, I'm married, Bruce is married, Trez married, Mark is married, JR was in a long-term relationship, so we can't answer for their prescription to relationships and dating.
But we have to acknowledge the fact that takes place. This is not a majority thing. This is a one person we're talking about in his life, right? So what we can't do is not those situations are out there. By all means, I'm not saying it's a majority of men who think that way, but it's a lot of them. You know,
but
especially in these spaces, not this panel, but in these spaces. Even when they come on the show on Friday, you see it in the chat, you know, on my show, and just people in the chat on, if you are part of the group, the Lapeef group, you can probably go down the timeline and see the exact same chatter. So we're not saying the majority, but we're just saying
a lot of people don't believe in marriage today. For that, a lot of people don't believe in marriage today for that very reason. Is because of, like, if you think about it, if a guy can't get women because he's broke, but he knows that by having money,
it's a pretty girl with a broke man right now. It's plenty of people with broke. Y'all,
yes,
you walk outside.
But we know that just regular average Joe Black
level up,
broke men ain't pulling women like that. Not in large. We know this.
Did you guys all level up before y'all got married? That's
No, I didn't.
No.
Okay, so there's women who marry men.
Well, wait, not money wise. No.
Okay, what about you, Darwin?
Hell yeah, I was leveled up. So here's the thing. But here's the thing, though, what y'all don't understand.
Y'all telling people stuff that y'all didn't do.
No, we telling them what we did.
What did I tell people to do?
This is what y'all keep missing. When you level up, like I said before, it's for you as an individual, as a man, because you care about your image and your status. That's for you. Everything else on the outside, girls and shit that's trying to bust it open, that's a side effect of your progress. That's just gonna come along, and it's evident. It's not that we're telling men, hey, look, go make money so you can have your pick of the litter. It's the litter that. It's the litter that.
Hey,
hold on.
Bruce, that's what they're doing over there.
It's the litter. It's the women in the market that dictates the demands of what they want. If women say that they want all men to be dreadheads, then all men who want to go and play in the dating market is gonna get a dreadhead. It's because y'all busted open for the paper.
No, you said we can't even choose. We don't have a right to choose. So how you gonna use that argument?
Hold on.
The man picks the woman. You don't forget what you say, Darwin. I remember everything.
You're moving the goalpost. But understand one point. Try to understand one point at a time. It's the actual market that sets the term for what's demanded by men. So if y'all are turned on and y'all are attracted, and the men who look more lucrative are the ones who have the bag, then that's what's gonna come into the market. The bag is gonna come.
Not every woman is gonna choose like that.
Don't gotta be every woman. It can just be 80%
women
of women.
So the problem is this: it's the women that they want.
Right.
That
it ain't even gotta be the woman.
But let me just tell you this.
We always talk about leverage.
Let me tell you this.
Everything too.
They want the women who chase the bag, because those are the beautiful women. Right. The women who are, they're like, what you bring into the table. But the problem is this, right? That woman may not be good for you. Period.
Well, see, now y'all moving the whole goalpost
and
get into whether she's good for you or not. I would just explain.
I don't care.
Let's get
it was about love, and now you're taking it back.
Let's get Cookie in London in there, and they want to add something. Let's get Cookie in London in there.
All I'm doing is explaining how the market works. It's just like commerce. It's just like consumerism. It's the same damn thing.
All right, London.
All women are the ones who set the terms on what's getting purchased.
Y'all just always blaming us for
when your
nobody's blaming y'all for anything.